Econ Media.
What's going on? Welcome to Econ Media, man. We got my boy from setbacks to success with another one. We've been doing this thing all year long, man, keeping it going all 2025, man. How you feeling, man? I see you so fresh and so clean. With the high top fade, boy, you're taking me back. What? Okay, then.
Yeah, I've been getting the comments all day. You got that Ron Bell from Different World thing going on there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fresh. It's fresh to death too.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's all good here in OKC, man. We doing what we got to do, man. And man. Life is good. I got no complaints, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man. So, man, in the news right now, man, the topic right now, boy, Young Thug. Young Thug. All right. Now, we have this in our culture, in our society, we had this selective politics, and certain people can do this, but this one can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so much going on with the YSL trial, the trial of the century. You know what I'm saying? In our culture and everything, and some brand new allegations.
Yeah, man, it's real, man. Yeah. I've been somewhat trying to keep up with it, and it's just a lot of things being said. Is it one snitching? Is it both of them snitching, telling on each other? What's really going on? I was checking out a little video clip that Whack 100 put out about it, and he was saying that he's got 2 hours of footage from the interrogation room of Gunna snitching on Young Thug, and then Gunna's attorney is saying that he didn't cooperate. He has said nothing. So it's a whole bunch of things swirling around. It's a different rap game than the rap game.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say about this, man.
Yeah.
When we define snitching, we are not saying that if you see something happening to somebody's grandmama and you tell on that person, you know what I'm saying, if you can't help them, that ain't snitching. Now, if y'all in the game together and y'all agree that we are doing this together, and then one get caught and then it brings down the other one, that is snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like that is snitching. If you see something happen to somebody grandmama or somebody child or whatever, somebody mama, hey man, by all means, you wouldn't want it to happen to your mama. You know what I'm saying? You better speak up and say something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care who think what about what. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying this. I lived it. I went to prison for 16 years. Okay. I went to prison for 16 years. I had a co-defendant that never got caught. You know what I'm saying? I posted about it. I put the black and white on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I went and did my time. And primarily because I got caught, bruh didn't. And that was it. But rest in peace, because he's not even no longer with us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know that part of the story.
He never got out the street life. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And he was running from the police. This had to be, man. This had to be like a little bit after I got out. I've never seen him since I've been home, but this had to be like 2014, 2015 or something like that.
Yeah.
He was running from the police and ran on the 285 and got hit by a couple of cars.
What?
That's how he lost his life.
That's crazy. Well, that is crazy. Yeah.
So rest in peace. And the way I look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like on drugs, like he wasn't just weed, and he was on the hardcore stuff from what I understand.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it, I'm like, I told one of my friends, we all was friends since we was all teenagers. And I told him, I said, man, I say, boy, if I would have told on him, I probably would have saved his life. He probably still be here today. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what you call between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have possibly saved his life, but because I went and did my bid, obviously the maximum sentence is 20 years. I got 16 of them. So obviously I didn't tell on him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you kids is out here living the street life, it is a ton of consequences that you cannot account for and factor into if certain situations happen. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. Everybody's a real ninja, you know what I'm saying? Until them folks dangle that time and you gonna do life. You got 15, 20 years.
You gonna let your partner be out here in these streets, doing his thing while you sit,
everything. He's telling it all. He's telling us you might as well tell us because he done turned against you. Because guess what? A lot of people don't realize.
The
police do not have to tell you the truth.
That's right.
They can lie to you about any and everything. These people are trained to do this. That's what a lot of these criminals don't seem to understand. These prosecutors and police can lie to you about anything. But if they get that story out you, they didn't do their job. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They get that story from you, they didn't did their job. You know what I'm saying? So most of the people locked up, man. Most people are locked up. Not all, but a lot of people are locked up because they did the job for the police. You know what I'm saying? So we got Young Thug with with the snitch. Now, first I'm gonna go ahead on and play something.
Let's rock it.
That Thug said in 2015 now. You know what I'm saying? So we know everything. We saw him take the plea. In my opinion, while he was up there taking the plea, he said some questionable stuff according to the street code. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He said some questionable stuff while taking his plea. But guess what? I'm not in the streets. He did what he felt was good, was best for his life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call it taking responsibility for your action, cool. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do. But according to this statement right here, Mr. Let me see, let me get it. This 20. Can I find it though? Yeah, we got a little Woody tapping in, and we're gonna hear from a couple of folks tonight, and I cannot find that video.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I wanted to, while you're looking for it, man, I just wanted to chime in on this because it's so many variables in this game when it gets to this level, and it's dirty. It is nasty. It's filthy, like you said. It's all this time dangling all around. Here's another component to it.
Okay.
What people say is not always the truth.
Correct.
So just because someone is saying something doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. In a lot of cases, and I'm not going to say all, but in a lot of cases, people are just saying things to just get the heat off their own ass, And so it gets real messy, real complicated. And I have to say, man, at the end of the day, man, just don't do shit, man. That's going to put you in a position where and that's learning the lessons, that I've gone through going through this process, through being indicted by the federal government, from seeing all the paperwork, from people who had my name all in their mouth, saying all kinds of stuff that, some of it was true, a lot of it not true, but they're not putting lie detectors on these people to even try to verify or kind of justify or again verify what these statements are, if they're truthful or not. And at the end of the day, man, it's just like I said, people will do, and these are, and they'll be street people, I mean, these are folks.
Supposed to be street.
Yeah.
Supposed to be
street. Yeah, supposed to be on code. Know about how that thing moves better than most.
For
and
sure.
you would be surprised. You would be absolutely surprised. Yeah, man. Like you said.
I can't seem to get it on to the screen, but it's a very quick clip, so I'm gonna just play it from the phone.
Okay.
And we're gonna listen to what Mr. Williams had to say.
Gotcha.
So nigga, a lot of their mama, a lot of their kids, a lot of their brothers and sisters, and get right in the courtroom and tell God that it's true. Fucking kill, bro. You snitching bitches from me and what I said.
You see that?
Yeah.
And was that, you know what I'm saying? So what you think about that before we get a little deeper into it? What you think about that statement right there? We're talking about 2015. This was a full 10 years ago.
Yeah.
A full 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, I'll say this, man. When you, as a younger man, a lot of the things you think you really don't know, unfortunately, until you get older and you have a lot more life context to understand the big plays, and what's really going on.
Right.
I just hear it from a lot of young guys, man. They, they just, and I was, that way at some point myself. I didn't know really what was all at stake sometimes and yeah, bro, it's just like I said, man, this whole thing, man, it's hard for me at least to come up with a generalized statement other than, man, just, I mean, this shit all looks good. Yeah, man, I mean, just, if you're a rapper, rap, man. Just let that be your life, man. But all this other stuff, man, putting all this other stuff in the game, man. And like I said, it's not the rap game. You, myself, most of people, in our age bracket, man, grew up with, man. And it's just, man, I wish at some point somebody start standing up and start circling these guys around and bringing them back to, man, be an artist, man. Be an artist. Like I was and I'm sorry to get off a little bit off topic, but I saw a recent video on Tech Nine, and I don't know if you've ever heard of this rapper Tech Nine, but he's an independent artist.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I just don't know too much about
it. So Tech Nine, like, man, he's been in the game a long time, man. But I mean, this dude has done phenomenal, has a phenomenal enterprise, he does business on a corporate level. He realized the game was bigger than just rap. Definitely wasn't. He realized that rap wasn't about, he didn't have to live off the street cred and streets. Because again, I mean, some people would know who he was, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people, he doesn't get all that, this what I call unnecessary media attention, man. I mean, because it doesn't result in having a career. But I would say, man, for any of these guys, man, who might even pick up this video, man, look at it, man, check out a career in an artist like a Tech Nine, man, and see how he moves and how he's moving now. And you would be blown away, man. You don't need to be involved in all this sticky stuff, man. It's too much, man. Like I said, it sounds cool when you're young and you don't have like real things at stake, but you start getting older and you have, kids and houses and, assets and, you have all these things, aging family members and people relying on you. You got all these things at stake, man. Behind your decisions, you start realizing, man, that shit ain't even really worth it, man. How did I get myself caught up in this? I really had talent, I had something that, that I could just live and eat on for the rest of my life. I mean, I see artists today, man. I mean, they made hits back in the, early 90s, man. Rappers, man, they still touring,
Yeah.
So yeah, still getting bread. These dudes, man, they out here, man, they facing RICO charges, Fed cases, 20, 30, 40. Come on, man. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
Anyway,
And I mean, it's just it's crazy because man, listen, you get behind them walls, and then all of a sudden, mama not feeling good, and my son, he this, I need to get back to that, and I want to go to church, and I need to pick up the Quran, and granny not doing too good, and bills falling behind and stuff like that. I need y'all to think about that now. Think about that right now, because I'm here to tell you, when you get behind that wall and you go in that courtroom, the judge don't give a fuck about you. They want to throw you away.
That's right.
Period, point blank. The DAs, they don't even care if there's evidence that you're innocent. They are trying to send your ass up through there for 20, 30 years. They're trying to throw you away. And y'all keep giving them the ammunition. I'm a person I used to get locked up all the time. If you want to stay free, you can stay free. Boy, when I walked out that thing in 2014, boy, that was the end. That was the end. That was the end of the road right there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But like Pamela Wiggins, the warden at the halfway house, I'm glad I caught this message the day I got out. I mean, like 2 or 3 months before I got out. I can't want it for you worse than you want it for yourself, man.
That's a true statement, man. That's a true statement.
Yeah,
man. And so the glamorizing of the lifestyle and the life, man. It's got to stop. And there's got to be some people, man, who step up and speak up about it, man. I mean, who are active, who are in the game, man. Just really educate these guys, man. It's just at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. But you guys, I got some. This Charleston White reacts to it.
Because of course, hey, listen, man. Charleston gonna get you, man. People got stuff to say, man. You King Slime and everything, and hey, Charleston heard that tape like we all did, and it didn't sound right. I'm just saying it didn't sound right, and Charleston White, he not gonna spare you.
That's right.
So YF and Lucy, you the man, boy. You and your crew the man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna slaughter Young Thug. I got the Anton Daniels tonight. I got Big Bank Saturday. I got Say Cheese TV tomorrow. I'm gonna go on a run with this real. Thanks for that alley hoop, Thug. Thanks for that alley hoop, young. I'm gonna go on a run. Say, I'm coming down court behind the back. I'm on a run, baby. Ooh. Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, Say Cheese TV is looking at all these old videos. I told y'all Young Thug will go tell it. I told y'all. I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months locked up in them conditions like that there. He'll tell to get out of jail too. He might break. I told y'all, I am the new prophet. Y'all the new prophet. Listen, I have destroyed the hip hop community. I have single-handedly, me and Lil Woody, when I Woody did, I started first. I have single-handedly destroyed the hip hop community. You can't deny that. You have the right to remain silent. The street niggas I used to watch before, they said, I don't want to talk to no motherfucking police. Fuck you talking to me for? Take me back. You gonna bring it into first thing they check you do know you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have a right to attorney. You have a right to.
Yeah, man.
He's not lying. He's not lying about that.
He is not really lying. Yeah.
He's not lying about that, boy. It's just it's a different time, man. Like these hey, boy, we living in boy, listen, man.
Oh man.
For those who don't know, Pee Wee Roscoe was allegedly, because I don't even know what the situation is with that case. You know what I'm saying? Pee Wee Roscoe was allegedly the one that shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. So in the interrogation room, that's what Thug was talking about. But according to Pee Wee Roscoe, he's saying that Thug was finessing. Now, if this is coming from the guy, that actually did the shooting, saying Thug was in there finessing, I mean, you know, if he was good for it, who are we? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I did hear Young Thug was talking about Lil Wayne and Baby. Like, I did not listen to the entire 2 hours, but they say, you know, they say Thug was talking too much, man. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why that's why I talk about stuff like this, because you know, if them folks like that, man, get to that point, they don't want to lose that, bro. They don't want to lose all that stuff. Boy, Thug couldn't do no 15 years. He walking a straight line right now.
Yeah.
Because if he do anything, and I mean anything, they gonna bust him down like Tatiana, boy. They waiting on him to mess up. They waiting on him to mess up. So it was one time a few months ago, like he had posted something on Twitter, and they was going stupid on it. You know what I'm saying? And to the point was Fonnie Willis was trying to lock him up for inciting something. You know what I'm saying? So he had a near miss right then. So, hey, you know, look, if you're not ready for that street life and what it bring, boy, y'all better sit down somewhere, boy. Y'all better sit down.
Yeah, I would agree, man. I would agree. It's really simple, man. It's really simple, man. And you know, we talk about it, you know, in a lot of different ways, man. Mentorship, man. I just don't know. I'm still trying to figure out who are the voices of reason, man, that can talk to these guys, man, early on before all this stuff starts, you know, being a real thing for them, man. I mean,
well, guess what? It starts with us.
Yeah.
We doing our part as the old. Listen, I can't do nothing but post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I see a young cat in my presence, hey, to people with organizations and stuff like that, I pull up. I didn't went to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't went to the school and talk. You know, my friend used to be a counselor at Columbia High School. She asked me to come talk. I went and talked to the kids. You know what I'm saying? I would do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really start with us. We didn't been through stuff. We didn't seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? And guess what we doing? We on YouTube and we talking about it. We bringing it to light. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we can do, because we can't do everything. We can't say the word. Hell, some people not even on YouTube. You know, some of these folks that's in the street, they don't even pick up YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so we just got to do what we can do, and hopefully maybe fight. Hey, who's to say that in 2035 somebody won't find this video and it might take somebody out, you know, take somebody out the street light.
For sure. Yeah. Thank you, Chris, for the shout out, man. You boy, you something else.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I want to bring up a story, man. And I heard this told about Michael Jordan, and it was his story of how he talked about how the league was when he entered the league. And so he said when he entered the league, a lot of the NBA players, they had, you know, he basically was telling them they had a lot, you know, they were talented guys, but they just really didn't have any real discipline or really respect for the game. And so, you know, and meaning he said that, you know, there was always a lot of, they were a lot of drug heads, you know, there was a lot of drinking, drugging, partying, womanizing, all of these things going on with a lot of the guys that were in the league when he pulled up. Jordan mentality was totally different. He came into the game, you know, he wasn't about all the things that they were about. He was about putting that time, that work in, not just on the court, you know, for game or practice, but he's putting in even extra hours into the game to better his skill set and talent and abilities. And then so many ways he elevated the game. He elevated the professionalism of the game. These guys would come, you know, to the arena looking just like anything, like they just rolled out of bed, you know, or, you know, Jordan's pulling up, you know, tailored suits, you know, fresh, you know, bald haircut. I mean, he just revolutionized it on and off the court in so many different ways. And he made, you know, he set a standard for the basketball players during his time period and coming after of how they now approach the game. There's way more professionalism in the game now than it was during the time when Jordan entered the league. And so it's like, who is that MJ? You know, who is that MJ gonna be for these rappers, man, to really let them know coming out of the A, coming out of, you know, some of these places, man, you know, that it's just about, like I said, we just thugs who are rapping, you know, we really street dudes or really want to be, you know, street dudes, whatever, but, you know, want to really live it. But we're, you know, in the studio record. Who's just going to be that guy, man, who just elevates this game and brings it back to a certain level of professionalism back in the game, man? That you didn't see that, you know, Jay wasn't moving like that. You know, Jay-Z wasn't. I mean, he talked about his street life, but then he elevated it out of that. And so I don't know, but yeah,
and became the richest rapper.
And became the richest rapper. I don't see why they don't see that as still like the blueprint for success, man, for the long term. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Everybody, all these folks, what I've noticed about all these rappers, they selfish. They about self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody out here really just trying to get a game up and elevate people. Really, the only one that really be doing it is Master P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll throw you little nuggets and bits and pieces and stuff like that. He the only one I really see just trying to give game. The rest of them, they selfish.
Selfish.
You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody make a comment about Jeezy. Shout out to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? How
Shout out. No doubt, for sure.
How he rap, drug life, street life, and all this, and then but his son graduated college. You know,
yeah, man. They made that transition, man, and
but he not out here in the street telling folks, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear none of them saying that.
Yeah, and I don't get it, man. I don't get that part, man. I don't get, you know. Now I know Tip is one to try to speak on issues like that.
He do. Killer Mike too.
Yeah, but it seems like even then you got somebody like Tip, man, OG in the game, man. He tries to put it intellectually, you know, with a street edge on how in his presentation, and it seems to still not hit like it should. Like, what are we doing? You know, what are y'all doing? Why can't y'all be coachable? Yeah, like y'all, you know, it's like you got to be able to be coachable out here. Like you got to pay attention to the entire game, not just one slice of it. Anyway, yeah,
man. Some people don't want to listen, and it's unfortunate that we do stupid stuff until a major event happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The major event happen, you lose your life, you lose a limb, you lose time out your life, going to prison. You know what I'm saying? Some people keep going until they do it one time too many. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man, and that's why these folks gonna keep making examples. They gonna keep on making examples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About you. And you can't get mad. Oh, you can't get mad at them. Oh, they gave him so much time because he was black. No. We gotta stop that. We got to stop that. They gave him so much time because your ass was out there in the street breaking the law.
Wilding out. Yeah.
You took somebody's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it. There's victims involved.
Black people, we got to stop that.
Yeah, victims.
We got to stop that.
Yeah,
you can't scream victim when you created the problem. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Lil Woody, man. I'm gonna run into him out here one day. I kind of know the general area where he be at, and I passed by there. But he said some real truthful stuff about this situation here. Before I get to him, though, YFN Lucci. Now, he had a situation himself, right? And he ended up getting out the situation, but in that YSL trial, they stepped to him to try to make a deal with him to testify against his enemy. YSL is his enemy, and he didn't do it. So Lucci out here looking like the realest. He looking like the realest Atlanta rapper out here. You know what I'm saying? Because even when he took his plea deal, he wasn't up there saying all of the stuff that Gunna was saying, or all of the stuff that Young Thug was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't hear about he didn't do none of that. He got his little issue and he came home, and that was the end. But shout out to Lil Woody, man. Cause when I seen this, I was like, yeah, I gotta talk about this right here. I gotta talk about this. I think that's old, Chris. If you talking about that situation that happened in Kanye's, I believe that's old. And let me see. Oh yeah, he
let sense out of everybody. Is y'all seeing what these people are doing to us? Y'all sitting right here trying to expose this person, expose that person, say this person this person that. Bro, they're trying to demolish this whole thing. Stop letting these people beat y'all. What's wrong with y'all? Like, who cares? Who cares? Make money, get money. You know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas out here tripping, bro. Y'all letting y'all emotions control y'all. Y'all niggas out here in crash out mode. All on the internet. Stop. Y'all, goddamn, bro. Y'all ain't tired of it? Niggas spent all them days and nights in jail complaining about missing time with their kids. But now, y'all want to impress some people that don't care nothing about y'all. Man, live y'all life, man. Take care of y'all family, man. Leave the internet. The internet is designed to destroy us, man. And they got me on your talk with all this damn good sense. Y'all niggas need to
yeah, man.
Yeah, about time. Okay, I'm hearing you, bro. Yeah,
hey, it's called growth. Something that some people don't want to do. Some of these Negroes out here don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? Look who just came out with look at what he just said.
I like it, boy. That was my first time seeing that clip, man. Put it together, bro. Put that shit together.
He made his mistakes or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's still not perfect. None of us are.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But he got on the internet and said some real shit just then. You know what I'm saying? And he 100% right. Y'all out here destroying the folks. Look how they play you, right? Look how they play with you. They use you up. They use you up. And then soon as you get out, get a little momentum, they slide the tape out.
That's right.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This how they play, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Look what he said in 2015.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man. That's the police video. How did that get out? The police let it out. They mad with him. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't get you. So they want to put that out just so everybody else could try to get you, ridicule you, make you crash out, do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, these folk play games, and I promise you, they don't get tired. That's what y'all don't understand. They do not get tired.
That's right.
They don't. You gonna get tired before they do. You know what I'm saying? So keep playing with them.
Yeah.
They broke me. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
I like that statement though, because it reminds me, just as far as the advice I give the young people now. It's just kind of generalized. I just like I need you to figure it out. I just need you to sit there, and figure it out. And I'm talking about life out. You got to be able to see it from all angles, 360, 720 if you got to on this thing. But you really got to figure it out. And it reminds me, listening to Woody on that clip as a sophomore at Morehouse College. I remember there was there was a book that we read, and it was called The Stolen Legacy, and it was talking about like your third eye and opening up your third eye, your mind's eye, that people tend to talk about. And I just remember at that time, I used to see things just very two-dimensionally. And it was after, those type of discussions and conversations about the third eye and the mind's eye that, I started to see it more from a three-dimensional point of view. And when you look at things in such a way, you get more detailed, and you get more calculating, you get more kind of a broader perspective of your life and your decisions, that in your decision making and the moves that you're making and taking. And so you, like you said, you're not just making moves based upon your emotions. You're being more calculated and being more, and understanding, the real risk involved. It's kind of like investing too. It's not about just always just trying to get the big lick or, the big flip and all this other stuff. Sometimes it's just about not taking no big loss. You got to think about, things from both sides, like, what is the real risk here, and how do I limit or reduce, or, how do I limit that or reduce it altogether? Right. And that's a dub in and of itself. We need to celebrate those as dubs. Like, I didn't lose large on this, I didn't lose money, I didn't lose time, I didn't lose, my credit or whatever you want to, I didn't lose property or assets. Those are just dubs by just, making decisions like staying that ass at home. You know what I'm saying? Quit moving around so much. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, or reducing the circle of the people that you're around. So you really got to, look at those things. And I just hope those messages get communicated more so we can stop having, seeing these type of stories. I'm tired of young rappers getting murdered and all the bodies attached to them and their activity, outside the studio. It's just getting old and tired, man. I wish really people step up and speak up on it.
Yeah, man. Cause listen, man, if we stuck together half as much as the rest of these other races stick together and look out for each other, we would be unstoppable. We would run the world. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they take this internet and try to play each other. See, this is the 2025 Jim Crow. See, Jim Crow back then and all of that stuff that was going on back then, they had to do it a different way. See, now they take this internet and just play y'all against y'allself. We're gonna make all the guns legal so y'all can take y'allself out the game. We ain't got to worry about y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of games, man. And for the ones that don't take each other out, we want to lock y'all up forever. You know what I'm saying? And,
what up, Nate? Sorry, my bad.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Last night, that I'm good on that Young Thugs situation, man. It is what it is, man. Just hopefully them brothers turn their life around. He got a platform. He need to get out there and use that platform and turn the narrative around. You know what I'm saying? You made a mistake. You're out now. Turn the narrative around. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. Somebody come get me. Send for me. You know what I'm saying? I come to the schools. I'll go to the youth detention centers. I talk to these people, man, and try to get them to see a better way, man.
That's because what's
up. I'm just trying to stop that child. You know what I'm saying? Just because it haven't happened to you, don't mean you've been gone. You've been untouched all your life. Just because it ain't happened to you, don't mean it won't happen to you. That's what I'm saying? People sometimes don't care because they don't care because nobody's ever broken their window and came in their house while you were asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying. If we reach 1, we did a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So,
For sure.
but yeah, last night, bro, or yesterday in Indianapolis, shoot, the kids was praying. First day of school. I think it was a Catholic school. They in there praying. Somebody just broke the window and started shooting and hit like, I don't know, close to 20 people. 2 of them died. Kids, we talking about kids. We talking about kids now.
Yeah.
We talking about children. Innocent children. And in Minneapolis, Minnesota has some of the toughest gun laws in the country.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I be saying all the time, them gun laws don't mean nothing. That's not the solution. That's not the solution for all these left-wing people out here. That ain't the solution, because as we can see, that stuff happened. It happened anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just a sad situation, man. Prayers up to the family, because I can't imagine. I can't imagine an active shooter at one of my kids' schools. You know what I'm saying?
You want to run the clip for those who might not be familiar with that? I can bring it up now.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Continue to follow the breaking news of the deadly shooting at a church in Minneapolis, where 2 children were killed and 6 more children are in critical condition, along with others who were injured in this shooting. But we now have an identification on the shooter. Let me bring in MSNBC's Mark Santia along with Christopher O'Leary, a former FBI counterterrorism official. All we knew up until this point, Mark, the brief description we got at the press conference was early 20s, wearing black clothing, cargo-like pants, but now we know who this person is.
You're right, Chris. And according to multiple senior law enforcement officials briefed on this matter, they say federal law enforcement has identified the Minneapolis church shooter as Robin Westman. Now, police have said publicly that Robin Westman is in their 20s with a limited criminal history. NBC News has confirmed with those same law enforcement officials that the suspect left behind videos that were posted online. There were writings that referenced suicide, as well as extremely violent thoughts and ideas. There was an apology to their family and a handwritten sketch of the interior layout of a church. Now, Chris, it's not clear or confirmed if that sketch, that individual sketch, is the church where the shooter eventually opened fire, but that's what we know right now. So Robin Westman has been identified by federal law enforcement as the shooter.
And it was pretty clear, Chris, when they gave the press conference, because they said back then he had a limited criminal history, that they must have known who he was. But now they're obviously comfortable in letting us know that information, or various people who are confirming that for us. But in police and investigative speak, what does limited criminal history mean?
Well, it could mean a variety of things. He could have been picked up on a mental health hold. I mean, so that'll come out. He could have been driving on a suspended license. He could have had a DUI. There could be a variety of things. Limited means he probably was never incarcerated, didn't have any violent felonies or anything in the past. Could be drug use, could be something like that. The investigation will come out with all of that. What I think is significant is, the videos and the manifestos, and all of that will go to his motive and his ideology. That is all going to be gone through. And who else is, if he is on Reddit, or if he is on any of these other chat platforms that have tended to radicalize people in the past, who else was he engaging with? Authorities will be trying to identify them and may have concern about them, or did they help motivate him and radicalize him to carry out this shooting?
When you use the word radicalize, we tend to think of terror, a more traditional terrorist, something that people came, especially in this country, to seem to be familiar with in the post 9/11 era, right? So when you talk about radicalization, you talk about writings that reference suicide, extremely violent thoughts and ideas, and those multiple videos that are posted online. What do these groups do when you say they radicalize?
So, whether it's a terrorist organization or the variety of ideologies that different people follow, they're following them because they have susceptibility. There's various push-pull factors. Maybe it's some kind of mental break. Maybe it's their life has gone down the toilet and they have no hope. Maybe they have bad parenting, a variety of things. The effects of COVID and the isolation and what's called the gamification influence, where young men are growing up, being raised by video games. All of those things are involved in really people mobilizing towards violence more routinely in these things. But you will also see people get radicalized solely on these video games through headsets. They may never go on the internet otherwise. So there's a variety of things that threat professionals look at now and trends. But we're seeing this repeated. That he's had some engagement with law enforcement. If it was because of his mental state, then the question is going to be, well, how did he have access to weapons? Did he buy them legally? Did he buy them illegally? Did a family member allow him to use those? All of those things are going to come out.
Well.
Okay, yeah, yeah, man. So that was appreciate you once again, Chris, for bringing that up. It is a terrible thing, and you asked me my thoughts on it. I will start by saying this. Okay, I will start by saying this. We got to take the protection of our kids in these schools dead ass serious. I don't know, and that's the thing that I've been trying to figure out with this particular school, what the security was like at the school. I know many schools, but not all. Even here in Oklahoma City, they don't all have metal detectors. They don't have people. They don't have the doors secure where they only lock from one side and you can't just get in. They don't have security cameras located everywhere. There's just a lot of, still, in my opinion, a lot of areas that are not being covered as is related to the children in these schools. And so, so that would be my first concern. Like, what is that setup like, and what do we need to do? I mean, we find money to do everything else in life. Why can't we, find the money to get these things done and keep those kids safe? So that's number one. But number two, man, it's just like I said, prayers out to the families and things of that nature. But I want to go to your point on this, G. You said that, in terms of these gun laws and things of that nature, and trying to prevent, people who have felonies or who been previously incarcerated from having or getting restored their gun rights. It doesn't, like I said, he wasn't, this FBI official wasn't clear, but he seems to indicate that this guy didn't have a felony, and he still committed a heinous crime with a gun.
And he bought the guns legally.
And he bought the guns legally. So you're not, the key, you're not going to prevent things from happening to people. Because like you said, if you want, if someone really wants to get a gun, they can get a gun, whether they got a felony or not. But yeah, man, it's just it's about right now protection of the kids. But again, I think this is a good statement, man. Just because you got a clean record don't mean that your streets are safe with people out here like that. That's my statement.
I mean, if you look at it, things that happen like this always come from people that don't have a record, no criminal history, They
Yeah.
bought the guns legally. It's never, the guns are never stolen most of
Yeah.
the time, I guess. I don't never hear them say the guns were stolen. You know what I'm saying? Yet
Ever, bro. You are so right about that. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what tells you that the system itself is broken. The system as we know it is broken. You know what I'm saying? Because these are safeguards that are put in place to try to keep the guns out of the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Yet we still keep having school shootings, Walmart shootings, Kroger shootings, church shootings. It's still going on.
Still going on. Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, all like I said, none of them have a record, and they all bought the guns legally.
That's right. It's so crazy, man. It is so crazy that over, I want to say the past 30, 35 years, I've been hearing of these types of shootings and, like you said, churches and schools that we've been hearing about. It's the same thing. Like you said, the guns are not stolen. These people don't have criminal records, and these types of crimes and that with these same kinds of victims who are defenseless, who are people, kids, churchgoers, like you said, you name it. That it's the same kind of profile in a lot of cases, man. You'd never hear the guy, like I said, he's been, he's 3 strikes, you know what I'm saying? And, he guns have been, they unregistered and, unmarked, blah, blah, blah.
Been
Yeah.
in prison 4-5 times. You don't never hear none of that. Let me tell you something. These folks that be coming out of prison, some of them are way more safer than the ones that ain't never been.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's a crazy situation for sure, man.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Chris, what is Chris? Yeah. Chris, what's your thoughts about it? You still here? I want one day Chris will jump on and
yeah, he gonna get on one day, man. He gonna get on one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's what we got in the news right now. And prayers up to the many that like I just look, I'm still sitting here trying to fire my employer so I could put boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get on the plane, fly to Minneapolis, hold some type of fundraiser for the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Because I'm telling you, when I start getting that check, when I start getting a real check, I'm gonna be at some of these places, man. I'm pulling up, man.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody that you know. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Yes, tell everybody that you know about the show. We talk about real things, real topics from a real point of view. So, yeah. Okay, there's Chris. Yeah, all right. That's what's up. And appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man, and tapping in as always. And you got any last words, G?
Get out the streets.
Yeah.
Change your mindset. Change the people that you around. Educate yourself. Get you some education.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that even my old ass taking educate. I always consider myself not a school person. But boy, I done found this Coursera, and I swear I'm taking it. I'm soaking it up. I'm just soaking it up. Everything. And when you get that education and it change your mindset, you start thinking like an educated person. You know what I'm saying? I amazed myself the other night. Remember what I sent you the other night? That GTP.
Yeah.
So I created that through ChatGPT.
Oh, you created. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did. I saw that. Yeah, that's dope.
Link is in the bio. I created that for the legal situations in Georgia. Like if you have legal questions, now it's powered by ChatGPT, but I still had to do a couple of little tweaks and put this here, put that there. You know what I'm saying? So you can as of right now, it's talking about Georgia law and federal law. And so if you just got a question, You go at you, hey, you go to the G. I created that.
You
know what I'm
created
saying?
that. Oh
Yeah,
man,
so
yeah, I saw your name on there, but I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking at because I
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
never seen this. Like,
That's
yeah,
that's what's called a I don't know, it's escaping me right now.
that's good though, bro. Yeah,
A GPT on Chat GPT.
is
So
it is like a bot? It's like your own bot that you created or
yeah,
something?
well,
Agent? Is it an AI agent?
it's kind of like an AI agent, but it's essentially Chat GPT.
Yeah.
But I still had to connect the Georgia law book to it and the federal law.
Oh, that. Oh,
So
so okay.
it's a GPT, but it's tailored to law. Like if you
Law.
got a question about how to get a full pardon in the state of Georgia, boom, you just hit that button. You know what I'm saying?
And
Or
it's
whatever
bring.
question that you got. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Um,
dope. That's dope, man.
um,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah. So
Okay. I see you, boy. I see you.
listen, I'm over here in the kitchen, boy. I'm cooking, boy. I'm cooking it up, boy. I'm cooking that dope up, boy. I'm cooking it up now. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cooking it up.
That's what's up. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
I
cooking it
need to
up.
get back into that,
Listen,
man.
I'm on this AI every day.
Yeah,
Every day. I'm not taking no days off until I figure out how to get the millions from this artificial intelligence. It's right there.
yeah.
Everybody got the
I
same
use
opportunity.
I use
Yeah,
AI in all of my businesses, man, and
everything.
everything, man. It supercharges it all, man. And if you got something here that you and and you looking to multiply what you got going on here, that's all the AI is going to do, man. It's going to multiply it 10, 20, 30 fold, man, just like that, man. And
Leverage.
yeah, it's
It's leverage.
leverage. Yeah,
It's
it's
leverage.
leverage.
It puts everybody,
Mhm.
dumb, old, whatever you are, it put
Mhm.
everybody on the same playing field. But guess
Mhm.
what's gonna separate? The people that just refuse to acknowledge it and won't
Yeah.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Those the ones that gonna be looking at you up there. Damn, boy, how the hell you get up there, boy?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you get up there? Boy,
That's right.
we all had the same opportunity.
Yeah, we
One
did.
person picked it up, one person didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Cause
really
it's
not that hard to look at.
yeah. I
That's
think
why
if
we
I was to
tell
give
people,
anybody some game on it, man, is the better
I'm gonna
you
be able
are.
to teach it in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It's the prompting, man.
it's
It's
the
the prompt.
prompting.
Yeah, it's the
That's
prompting.
all it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Go to YouTube and look up University of YouTube and
yeah.
look up prompt engineering and sit there and play with it and
Ooh,
see what you come up with. You
ooh.
know what I'm saying? You'll come up with a whole business plan and didn't even realize it. Yeah, man. Hey, educate
Yeah,
yourself. That's the point that I got for
yeah.
everybody.
That's what's up.
Educate yourself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah,
That's what the move is right now.
for
And
sure.
ChatGPT make it so easy. Let me show you how easy
Oh,
ChatGPT.
you gonna give them the game tonight?
Now I'm gonna just show them this little thing right here. I'm
Just a
gonna just
little
show them
taste. Little taste.
this
All
little
right.
thing right here. You
Yeah.
see that? You can use it on ChatGPT. You see where it says study and learn?
Mm-hmm.
Study and learn. Go
Mm-hmm.
find a subject and hit study and learn and
Mm-hmm.
teach yourself. The
Mm-hmm.
power is right here in your hand. For some of us, not gonna use it. Some of us not gonna use it. All these people, y'all the people that didn't want to let that flip phone go. You know what I'm saying?
Got
When the smartphones
stuck
came
like
out,
so. Yeah.
when the smartphone came, oh, that's a gimme. That ain't nothing. They ain't gonna do that. Ain't going nowhere. They
Yeah.
held on to that flip phone
Yeah.
for the longest possible minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
And
sure.
a lot of stuff passed by them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So listen, people, educate yourself with AI. University of YouTube teaches you everything. You ain't even got to pay for it. Go
Yeah.
watch the video. But I'm just saying,
That's dope, G. That's dope, boy. You never cease to surprise me, man. Yeah, man. I even appreciate that even more, knowing that you created that particular piece in the app, man. That's dope. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I got tonight, man. So hopefully,
Man, I wish we could cover that. You know, that type of subject matter is 3,000% in my lane, man.
we
That is
gonna do it. We gonna do
yeah.
it. I'm just I gotta learn just a little bit more. I'm almost to the point to where I feel
Mhm.
like I can teach it in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. We'll get there. Yeah, you know. I want to say last thing, man, on the prompt engineering. I'll say this now to people. If I'm gonna give them a little game, I was like, if your prompts are 1 to 2 sentences long before you hit enter, you ain't doing enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to give it. My prompts now look like 5 to 10 sentences because I am giving it details. And when you give it details, it gives you all the game, man. Like all of it. Yeah.
All
So
of it.
that
You got to give it an identity and give it a task and tell it to where to research and give it an example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Upload.
Yeah. Listen, boy, I don't Google nothing no more. Remember how last year it was Google everything?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We Googling everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, please, I throw the Google button away. Everything is, boy, I got so many. Listen, and then the thing about it, all of them good for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got all of them on there.
All of it. Yeah. And that's the thing. Some are better at some things than others.
Some are better than some things than others, man. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right, boy.
I'm around here with Gemini, like I'm just tinkering with Gemini, and me and my brother be, you know, he might shoot some wacko stuff to me, you know, with a picture with the editing and be trying to make me look silly. I take that same picture and turn it into a generative AI video, equipped with the talking and everything, having them saying stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, this AI is something else, and I won't be left behind.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else, but they ain't gonna leave me. I'm finna get this money train right here. I'm gonna be on this money train right here. Yeah. I'm on this one right here. I'm on this money train.
For sure.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Always, man.
See you next Thursday, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Thank you for tuning into XCon Media. Go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hurry up!